take your seats. Buffalo Soldiers doing okay? Bill, you all right? Okay. Keynote speaker is Colonel Pete Norseth, commander of the 2nd Brigade, 95th Division, and that's brigade is located at the new Armed Forces Reserve Center, and its headquarters that used to be in Oklahoma City. I believe the 95th is now located at Fort Lawton, Oklahoma. And let me read a little bit about the colonel. He was commissioned as a second lieutenant of the U.S. Army Officer Candidate School, OCS, at Fort Benning, Georgia in 1986. Began his career as a field artillery officer, attending the Field Artillery Basic Course, where he was an honor graduate. He later transferred to the Military Intelligence Branch and has been serving in that specialty since 1992. He commanded at company level at the 307th Military Intelligence Company and at the battalion level at the 3rd Battalion, 414th Regiment, and most recently with the 2213th Mobilization Support Battalion. In addition to his command time, Colonel Norseth served in numerous key assignments to include Aerial File Support Officer, 3rd Armored Division Artillery, Battalion Intelligence Officer, 1st Battalion, 9th Infantry Regiment, Group Intelligence Officer, 555th Combat Engineer Group, Combat Intelligence Requirements Manager, 502nd Military Intelligence Battalion, and was mobilized and deployed with the 3rd Armored Division during Operation Desert Shield Desert Storm in 1991. And most recently mobilized and deployed from September 2006 to January 2008 to Baghdad, Iraq, where he served as a senior advisor to the Director of Intelligence for the Iraqi Ground Forces Command. Colonel Norseth holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Education from Brigham Young University. Its military and education includes Officer Cadet School, Airborne, Field Artillery Officer Basic, OH-58A Aircraft, and OH-58D Artillery Area Observer courses. His awards include the Bronze Star Medal, Meritorious Service Medal, Air Medal, and Army Combination Medals, among others. Colonel Norseth and his wife reside in Puyallup, Washington. How about a warm round of welcome for our keynote speaker?
God bless the USA.
Amen.
Well, good morning, and thank you for inviting me to be part of this Memorial Day program. It is an honor to be here in the presence of such dignitaries, including the Gold Star families. Thank you for your attendance here today. The heroes we remember today didn't set out to be heroes, but rather answered the call of duty and went off to war. Each man, each woman who died for this country lived their lives as we do today, with hopes, dreams, and anticipation for a wonderful tomorrow. The soldiers, families, and friends waiting on them to return, waiting on them to share their future, to live life, to prosper, to love. These service members did not return. The wars our soldiers have fought and continue to fight change histories for many families. As Americans, we must remember the courageous battles and sacrifices paid for the freedom we cherish. Words can hardly express our thankfulness for those who have sacrificed their lives for this country. Therefore, it is Memorial Day we set aside to remember and to appreciate the price that others paid throughout history, a price that has made our nation free. The Gold Star families here today, I salute you and acknowledge your sacrifice. Your loved one did not return to you, to their interrupted life, or to their tomorrows. They paid the ultimate price in the protection of this country. The recognition of Gold Star dates back to World War I, when an Army captain made a simple flag with 2 blue stars, signifying his 2 sons serving in the war. Recognizing the many lives lost during the war, it was American mothers who suggested the Gold Star As a Gold Star family, this sacrifice and loss will always be part of your family's history. Each Memorial Day, we gather at places in these United States, like this one, to pay tribute to your loss and sacrifice. Memorial Day is a time for all Americans to reflect, to honor the sacrifices of our military that they make each day as they answer the call of duty. Decoration Day, as it was originally known in May of 1868, was a day of remembrance for those who first gave their lives in service to our nation in the Civil War. Today, this Monday, May 28, 2012, we are here to honor and pay respect to those who have fought to protect our freedom throughout the decades. Since 1968, this day, the last Monday in May, has been set aside as a day in which Americans stand together. Abraham Lincoln, in his speech at Gettysburg, where so many lives were lost, focused on the higher cause for which those lives were given. Even today, his words stay true. That from these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave their last full measure of devotion. That this nation under God shall have a new birth of freedom, and that government of the people, by the people, for the people, should not perish from this earth. Today, as we reflect on our involvement in the Middle East, and our soldiers still serving in places such as Afghanistan, for many, this brings memories of September 11, 2001, when America was under attack. Our history shows America is reluctant to go to war. We as a nation reflect upon the cost. We value the lives of those who bravely serve. Yet great men and women continue to put on the uniform, and their mothers, fathers, and families continue to pray for and support them. America is safer because we have individuals who would place their lives in jeopardy to defend her, to defend freedom. In the poem, Freedom is Not Free, Kelly Strong captures the meaning of this sacrifice. I heard the sound of taps one night when everything was still. I listened to the bugler play and felt a sudden chill. I wondered just how many times that taps had meant amen. The flag had draped a coffin of a brother or a friend. I thought of all the children, of the mothers and the wives, of fathers, sons, and husbands with interrupted lives. I thought about the graveyard at the bottom of the sea, of unmarked graves in Arlington. No, freedom isn't free. So as I close today, let us respect and honor each of those lives lost. Let us remember the price